What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news. Through the storm, through the rain, through the hell, through the pain, Joyce and Zhang got it on. And it was something that I speculated at for the longest. Joyce came out slow. Joyce came out sluggish, I feel. And Zhang came out the opposite. Zhang came out with his hands up, high guard, working the jab, but countering the left hands from Joyce. Joyce has a habit of coming out, peppering and shooting out left hands. And fighting a southpaw, Zhilei Zhang, every round from rounds 1 to round 6, utilized that slow jab and timed when that jab would come out. Zhilei Zhang would come in, bow, with a straight left every time. He did that again. He would throw a right hook in there, then come back with a straight left again. And the amazing thing is, Joyce began to swell. Joyce's right eye from that left that caught him and couldn't miss him. And my question was, Ismael Solis, what the fuck was he instructing Joyce? Because Joyce did not have anything to defend with. He didn't even have an answer for it. The guard was so high that the punches that Joyce was throwing, they were like peppered shots and these blocked shots. They weren't penetrating anything. Joyce, man, really showed me his true ultimate flaws. You know, when you're fighting the top guys, when you're deciding to take on the best fights, this is exactly what's going to happen. Now, in the end of round 4, the referee started checking the eye of Joyce. They let it go. Okay, they let that go for a while, and Joyce kept taking the punishment. He had no answer. He had no defense, and he would not get his head off the center line. He would not move his head. Therefore, he kept getting caught with the same shot. And times you've seen that he was buckled. Times you've seen those shots were definitely affecting him. They was hurting his vision. They was hurting him physically. But Joyce showed that he was still tough. But then that toughness was really overshadowed by the amount of times that Zhilei Zhang was able to land flush. It was almost like, yo, please, what is he going to do? Stop it or stop the fight. But to be fair, Zhilei Zhang did what he's supposed to do. Like I told you guys, he was going to come in, or he should come in hungrier. He should come in feeling cheated from his should have been victory in Saudi Arabia. And he knew that he could not let this fight go the distance. But basically, Joyce didn't come with anything that could hurt Big Bang Zhang. And Big Bang showed that he also had a chin for Joyce. And Joyce showed us that, hey, he has flaws in his game, and you can't block every punch with your head. You just can't do that. You have to learn some defense. You have to respect the fighter you're with. But I think it all goes down to the fact that Joyce was focused on everyone else besides the fighter that was in front of him. I think he overlooked Zhang, and that was a big mistake, like a lot of fighters do, especially when they get in position for a heavyweight title shot. Now he doesn't have that at all. Now Zhilei Zhang has that shot, or that's at least what it should be. Okay, but no, full credit to Zhang for sticking to the game plan. He really didn't have to do much because Joyce didn't show him any adversity. He didn't show him anything. He didn't adjust to anything. He kept getting hit in the face. That's all we've seen Joyce do, take punishment. That's the type of fights that I don't want to see from Joyce. See, the only difference between Joyce and this fight versus other fights, Joyce was able to hurt the guy more than the guy hurt him, but he's still getting hit. But this time he could not do the same thing. He could not make the exchange the same way. Therefore, people, He took a beating today. Now, was it a premature stoppage? It could have been, but then here's the thing. He couldn't stop himself from getting hit, so what guarantee would it be for him to keep on fighting with his eye like that? You know? Balls, heart, sure. Experience? No. You know, in skill? No. I didn't see any of that from Joe Joyce. And I'm disappointed in the things of his, of him and his decisions to do certain things or not do certain things. On top of what I'm really curious again on what Ishmael Solis told him to do. If you know what I mean, like, work him down, wear him down. That's not how you stop someone from getting hit again and again. You have to show that man, verbally show that man, you know what I mean, how to get away from that shot, because if not, he's going to catch you with it all night. He was faster than Joyce. I think he punched harder than Joyce, but even if he punched harder or not, his punches affected Joyce more than Joyce's punches affected him. That's what counts. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this upset of Zhang stopping Joe Joyce, round 6. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!